General Techno here with yet another video review. Today it's a look at yet another Transformers movie figure. I've done a few of these now, and here's another one that I happen to have by my computer to review. Transformers movie 2007 Deluxe class Brawl. Or if you go by Michael Bay, it's a Devastator. Same with if you go by the UK comics, but everywhere else his name is Brawl. Especially in light of Devastator being in movie 2. Anyway, I don't have the leader class to compare him to, sadly. The only one I got was the Deluxe. The Deluxe, yeah, he looks pretty good for a tank, actually. He looks a lot like his movie counterpart in this mode. He's got the stuff at the back here with the tank. He's got the treads and everything, if you take a look. He's got the little guns at the top. He's got the two turrets, the cow catcher right here. Posability-wise, cow catcher is adjustable. It's on a ball joint, so you can kind of move it around however. He's got his turret, which turns 360 degrees. It turns really well. And he's got his second turret, which turns 360 degrees. And these little guns here can turn 360 as well. And they're also on ball joints here, so they can move even more. So he's a lean, mean killing machine. As you can see here, he's also got a missile, which you press the little gray tab here to fire. Not one of the strongest missiles out there. Hasbro's done stronger, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Anyway, I'm going to transform this guy to robot mode right about now. Anyway, we're going to start by... Actually, first, I'll just show the underside. Underside is pretty clean as well, what you can expect. Only real negative to the tank mode is you can kind of see the back of the robot head right there. But when the turret's down and loaded, it's pretty hard to see. Anyway, transforming this guy. We're going to start by taking the turret off, and this is one of the big flaws of the figure actually. The plastic is kind of subpar in that stuff likes to pop off, like this turret for instance. It likes to pop off at the joint right here. I'm just going to leave it off for now, just because it's a lot easier if I do. We're going to start anyway by taking these pieces down and folding them like that. Next, we're going to see a bit of automorph. When we bend this piece down, these two turrets and the head all pop up. And we can turn the head around. I'm not going to do a dramatic head reveal here. Anyway, you can see we've got a lot of the transformation done for us already. The legs are right here. You can fold down the feet. And you can turn around and fold these pieces around the back here. Like that. As for this piece here, we're going to fold this up. Sorry, I'm gonna reattach the turret just for ease of transformation here. And apologies, it likes to pop off. That's a design flaw with this figure. There's actually a couple design flaws. I'll get into the other one. Anyway, we're gonna rotate the turret around 180 degrees. And sorry, we're going to rotate them like this, and I'm just trying to remember how this goes. Okay, yeah, rotate them like this, and fold this up so it looks like this, and it's going to lock into place here. Next, we're going to take the turret up. We're going to flip these pieces out here. You can see this is where his arms are stashed. We're going to pull the gun off, pull this one arm up here. We're going to pull the other arm out as well. We now fold this piece down. And here's the other flaw in this. The arms are supposed to lock into these pegs here. Everything fits, but the plastic doesn't let it stay. It's not very well engineered in that sense. The plastic simply does not want to stay in place. Now, you can kind of mitigate this when you turn the arms around and flip it in by taking this piece here and pushing it down. But even then, it's not deep enough for it to really stay. It doesn't stay that well. Finally, we're going to just turn this turret up, pull these pieces out here, adjust the guns here, turn them off to the side, and have them point out. And then finally, we're just going to push this gun down like this, turn it around, and presto, we have Transformers Movie Deluxe Class Brawl / Devastator. Anyway, here he is closer up. He's got a painted face, which looks really good. Red light piping, which generally shows off very well. Views from the side, back. He's got the turret on his back, but Really, he looks really good from the front, though. He's pretty accurate in his weapons and stuff. And he's got his little weapon here. Posability-wise, his head can rotate 360 degrees, move up and down a bit. Turrets and guns still have the same range of motion. His hands, they're on ball joints, they can move up and down, but as I mentioned, these pieces pop out. He's also got ball joints here at his elbows. And his weapon here can move, and this can move. Knees are on the proper joints. Ball joints for the legs. Knees bend about as much as knees should. And the gun can rotate around, and yeah, it can pop up. And that's pretty much it for posability. The big flaw with this guy is he doesn't like to hold together very well. Anyway, there's another little feature I'm just going to show off. You can normally take the gun around like this and fire the missile that way, or there's another undocumented mode I noticed where you can pull off the barrel of the gun, put it off to the side, and if you put it like this, that's the gun that he has in the movie. He doesn't have a tank cannon mounted there. He has a 4-barreled weapon there, which is formed from the back. All the detail is molded there, which was a really nice touch of Hasbro to put that in there. I mean, he's got all that functionality there, as you can see. Anyway, I'm just going to pose him next to a few other movie robots. Alright, here he is next to the original movie Starscream. As you can see, scale-wise, they're probably not that far off because Starscream's a really, really big jet. This guy, Leader Brawl, fits in really well with the Autobots from pictures I've seen because he's a tank and he's massive compared to cars. But this Brawl fits in better with the Decepticons because they're all military hardware, which is all massive military hardware. He fits in well with Blackout and with Starscream in that sense because they're all really big bots. And Blackout's short for a Voyager. And I'm just going to show him off next to the Leader Class Optimus Prime figure, as you can see right there. So yeah, the two are pretty different in scale. You'd want a Leader Class Brawl if you wanted better scale. But for scale with Decepticons, and for having a cheap version of this guy, it's actually not a very bad toy. Again, the main flaws with this toy, if you can get past them, are the arms that pop off out and the turret that pops off. But otherwise, he looks pretty good, he feels pretty solid, and he's capable of a lot of poses, so you can put him on a shelf, and you can do a lot with him. I've even found ways to jury rig storing that little piece of the turret I popped off in the back turret here. You can like pop it in here. It fell on the floor, so I don't have it quite now, but you get the idea. Anyway, if you really want to brawl, I'd probably say go with the Leader version if you want the best one, but this guy isn't bad value for money. Not at all, but I wouldn't exactly recommend him, but if you want a movie Decepticons, he's not that bad. Anyway, this is General Techno signing off.